Hi everyone, I'm back! I have been away from vlogging for like 10, almost 11 months now, but I am back. I am coming in with Vlogmas and travel vlogs and all of those fun things. However, I thought maybe an explanation would be in order. So this video is gonna be more like an update video. And because I am going to handle a couple of more sensitive things, I thought maybe I would just divide this video up in different chapters. So if there's something you feel that you don't want to see, you can just jump over it and go to the next chapter. But before I say all those things, thank you for coming here and viewing my video. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for staying around and waiting for 11 months. It's been a while. If you are new here, hi, my name is Marika. I live in Stockholm, Sweden with my boyfriend and our 2 cats. This is a channel that is basically a vlog of my life, and I take you with me on my journeys when I'm traveling. I love doing Vlogmas, and for a long time I did daily vlogs, and I'm hoping that someday I will come back to that. Before we go into the agenda, I also have one more thing, one more housekeeping. The elephant in the room, this thing. This is a scar. In September, in the end of September, I had a little accident with my cat Gizmo. I was trying to move him from the sofa down to the floor when he was a little bit upset. And he is a 6-kilo ragdoll, so he's fairly, when you pick him up, he gets all wobbly. And when you have a wobbly cat that is upset, he will try to get out of your hands. And somehow I bent down at the same time as he threw his head back, and one of his teeth got stuck in my cheek. I ended up going to urgent care. They don't sew animal bites here in Sweden, so I had to use those little tape thingies, and I had to switch it out, and I don't think I did a very good job on it. So I have a bump, a scar bump, but it is healing up nicely, so hey, I have to live with it. But I thought I'd tell you that story. I thought also I'd go through the agenda a little bit. You will see that also down in the description, and I think if you're on your mobile you find chapters. I don't know how it works on the computer because I usually don't watch YouTube on my computer. But anyhow, the first thing I'm going to talk about is kind of the more dark things. I'm going to talk about the death of a family member, about depression, about therapy and stuff like that. So if that's something you don't feel you can handle, just jump on to the next one. And then I'm gonna talk a little bit about kind of the happy things that have happened throughout the year. I also going to talk about some YouTubey things and some updates around maybe I have closed down one channel and opened a new one. Which is not vlog content, it's other content. And finally I'm going to talk a little bit about Vlogmas, kind of what you can expect throughout Vlogmas, and also kind of how I plan a Vlogmas. But yes, let's get started. Let's jump into the dark parts. Last year, or this year, it's still this year, during this year, my grandma passed away, and I'm not going to go into a lot of details around this, but I ended up kind of spiraling down into a fairly deep depression. I was having issues even coping with work, and I ended up going to therapy. And therapy is awesome. Therapy helps, so don't ever, if you have the possibility to go to therapy and you feel you need it, go. Therapy is great. it helped me a lot, but it also have taken me a lot of energy and a lot of time to kind of cope with all of what happened around everything. Yeah, the whole thing. So that is kind of the big reason why I haven't been around. In the middle of all of that, in the middle of trying to deal like mentally with everything, I also found out that some of my health issues has gotten worse. I was sort of aware that something was going on. I just was very much ignoring it. You know, you're putting your head down into the sand. But I knew that I was getting sicker, and in the beginning of the year I was told that my HPV hadn't completely disappeared and was now growing and becoming active again. So just a note for anyone who gets HPV, normal people heal it out. However, I have lupus and I've been treated with cortisone since 2013. We know that I've had HPV since 2012. I had a surgery, a hysterectomy in 2020. Being that I couldn't have children anyhow, we kind of wanted to see if that could work. It wasn't 100% solution, and sadly I was one of those few percent where the HPV just didn't go away even though we had the surgery and everything. For me, the biggest reason was, sure, having abnormal cells and all of that is terrible, but as long as you find the abnormal cells and remove them, cancer is very far away. However, the HPV in itself is a infection. It is a low-grade infection that actually sadly triggers my lupus. In my case, it just triggers the connective tissue issues, so I get pains in fingers, hands, elbows. It's worse in the winter, better in the summer. But yeah, it's back. There's a lot of pain, a lot of tiredness, and the stress of that together with the whole depression and everything has increased my migraine intensity and the amount of migraines that hit outside of my medication. So yeah, it's been a rough 10 to 11 months, but I'm finally at that point where I feel that I am ready to share my life again. I am more mentally happy, more mentally stable maybe. So I just wanted to chat again. I wanted to just be with you again. So that's kind of the end of the bad. So now we're gonna go to the happiness that has happened, because even though I've been going through all of these things, one of the things I have found out throughout all of these years is I'm very resilient. I'm very good at taking care of myself mentally. I'm very good at figuring out how to find that happy place. Now, I went to therapy so that I could find that space again, but I could still see the happy things that was going on to a certain degree, but I did. And I've done things like going to Italy to meet Orietta for the first time in 5 years, and that was really, really good. It was a little bit dampened because this happened the day before. This little thing happened the day before I went down to Italy, so it was a little bit dampened from that. And also I forgot my iPad on the airplane down to Venice because I flew into Venice. And that kind of also, like, mentally it was hard to wrap around, even though I know that I most likely could get it on the way back. I went online, found where I needed to do things, wrote things into the airport answered and, hey, we found it, you can get it here, and I picked it up on my way out. But those things kind of made it a little bit harder, but it was great. I got to spend a lot of time with Orietta. and her husband, which was awesome. And yeah, I got to eat a lot of good food. I even noted that maybe I'm on my way to become a foodie, because the fish in Bologna, it was so good. So that was definitely like on the top of my happiness for 2022. There's other things that have been going on that I also really have enjoyed. I am transitioning at the company I'm working on at. That's the word. I started working there in late 2020, like just a couple of weeks after my surgery, to be honest. And by February 2021, I went from senior to tech lead. And right now I'm in the space where I'm now transitioning from being tech lead to being a software architect. So awesome things, like awesome things. I'm really, really happy about it. And it's really, really fun to evolve. So yeah, another fun thing, another like very exciting thing in my life that is going on. And then I have Christopher, and also something that is going on right now. We have rearranged our whole apartment, and I'm going to kind of give you a little apartment tour during Vlogmas, so you can wait for that. But yeah, there's a lot of good things happening, so I'm happy. And also travel is coming up here in December. But yeah, that's probably the happiness section right now. There's more things that have happened, but maybe not as important to notice. So YouTube, I told you I had closed one channel and opened another. And what did actually happen? I have always had 2 YouTube channels. Every time I have opened a new, some of the old has transitioned. I started with Miss Pastimes, which was more a commentary kind of a channel, and I closed that down in 2014 when I started this channel. But before that, I started in 2012, I started a card making channel, a craft and card making, but mostly card making channel. And I worked really, really hard on this channel, and I ended up getting to 10,000 subscribers. However, since 2017, I haven't been able to find that like constant production of videos that I would need to keep it going. I've had hiatuses due for so many different reasons, but usually because having a channel where you do very like educational content and multiple videos a week is very, very hard when you have a full-time job. I'm just saying. But when I came back from the US in last year, I started back up with my channel because I was so inspired. Like, I had been making those little card making things. I was so inspired. I just wanted to continue with that inspiration. But something I learned throughout this year is that inspiration doesn't equal the joy of doing a thing, which might sound strange, but to a person like me, I am a multi-crafter, I am a craftaholic, probably you would say. I'm one of those people that always need to have something in my hands, and if I don't have anything in my hands, my mind kind of spins. So I always have to be productive to a certain degree. But I have a lot of hobbies. Like, I like knitting and crocheting and cross-stitching and card making to a certain degree nowadays. I like creating. I love making art. I love like making products, like little booklets, and designing a pattern for a fabric and actually getting that fabric produced. Those kind of things is things I really burn for. And card making has been a really, really big part of my life. But I have realized And I went back to it. I was making 2 videos a week from January to May this year. And by May I was fairly burnt out because all my waking hour that didn't go into working went into making card videos. And in all of this, I realized a very big thing, and that is I kind of fallen out of love with the act of card making. I wasn't making card outside of this, and it wasn't fun anymore. And I needed not just a break, but I needed a complete break with my channel. I didn't realize that until maybe August, but I did take a hiatus in May. I made a video say I'm taking a hiatus, I'm gonna be away for a month or 2. And just after I made that video and gotten that uploaded, the whole bad section happened. So I did give myself a couple of months to kind of allowing myself not to take decision based on grief. But I did realize throughout this that card making isn't my thing yet right now. I don't know if it will be again. When I started making cards and my card videos and my blog, there was a community. We were talking amongst ourselves on the different blogs. We were chatting in Facebook groups. We were chatting on YouTube. It was a community. And as the years have gone by, that part of the community have sadly started to kind of quiet down. And I think that was most what I liked with card making. That community, and not having that anymore kind of made me not want to make cards anymore. And with me leaving the card making channel, I started to figure out that, hey, I have the space for a channel that I've been wanting to start since 2014, but felt that I didn't have time with at the same time as concentrating on card making. And that is a FlossTube channel. So in August, I started my very own FlossTube channel. I will link it down below, because here's the case. It is called Little Miss Crafts a Lot, which I think is super cute and fits me very, very well. But there's just one thing. It also gets me to think about those Little Miss and Little Mister characters, and those characters, I hate them. And the more I see my name, the more I associate my channel name with those characters. I don't like them. So I'm probably just going to change it to Marika Stitches as my Instagram for cross stitching is. So yeah, that will be happening, but not right now. But there will be a link in the description down below to my new channel if you are a cross stitcher or interested in cross stitching. I've been making a new video every week. I upload them on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central European time, and I've been having so much fun. It's probably one of my biggest fun things for this year, and I've been cross stitching. I've been cross stitching a lot. So yeah, that is all about YouTube. And now we have one section left, and that is Vlogmas. I am doing Vlogmas this year, but it's gonna be a little bit different. I want to concentrate more on Christmas of the Vlogmas videos. However, somewhere around the middle of December-ish, I will transition my Vlogmas videos into travel videos. There still be daily videos going up, and I still will be tagging them Vlogmas, but they will be travel videos. They will not be Christmas scented. But I do want my Vlogmas videos to be more Christmas scented. So yes. So that is what I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks before we're traveling. Little note, here's my little Christmas tree. I was planning to make a video kind of putting this together and everything, but it's just a little mini tree in a bucket with mini ornaments, so I just set it up because it's a nice backdrop. Both for this video and for my floss tube videos. Because my apartment is fairly messy at the moment because we are rearranging the rooms. Like, we're not building anything, we're just repurposing the rooms. But yeah, for Vlogmas, the first couple of weeks with Vlogmas, I will be concentrating on making kind of little Christmas videos, showing you some decorations, maybe showing you making some decorations, I don't know, still up in the air because I haven't recorded any of these videos yet, but I have some ideas, and then they will transition into travel videos. And because I'm doing daily uploads and daily videos, and because I haven't made videos pre or anything, I'm gonna do like I did last year, which actually made it possible for me to vlog every day, even when I was traveling, and that is that I will have a 7-day rolling schedule. This also, to a certain degree, protects me. And I'm gonna explain why. So 7-day rolling schedule means that a video that I record one day will be uploaded or scheduled for upload 7 days later. So if I make a video, say the 1st of December, that video goes up at the 7th of December. A big reason for that is because when you travel, and basically any days, you will always have some days that you have more time to edit and all of those things, and there will be days when you have no time to edit. I will always have my camera with me, I will always chat with you, but I might not be able to get those videos up. It's also very dependent on the hotels I'm staying at, the Wi-Fi that you have, and all of those things. But from the other perspective of making it safer for me, it's that when I record a video the 1st of December and then I upload it on 7th, I will probably not be at the same place, especially during the whole travel. You will know that 7 days prior I was at this place, which also means that I don't have to worry about what I'm recording. I can record the hotel from day one without worrying about you seeing where I'm staying. I know that can feel a little bit, I don't know, too protective. I don't know. It's just a thing. I want my every video that I upload on YouTube. I want to make sure that I stay safe in that. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. But yes, that is my short little update video. Like, there's so many more things that have happened throughout this year that probably needs their separate videos or something, but I've tried recording this video for 3 months, so I think we're gonna keep it short and sweet, and I will see you tomorrow for the first day of Vlogmas. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please thumbs it up. Comment down below if you have any questions. Like, I am open for questions about what has happened in 2022, what is going to happen in 2023. I'm a fairly open person. I just didn't know how to put it on camera. So please comment down below and ask me things, and I will answer there, but maybe your questions also will come into a video. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that little subscribe button and the little ring in the bell and stuff like that. Maybe you have friends that like this kind of content that you can share with. I have reunited with a friend from work, from a previous work, and we realized we've been going to McDonald's together like almost weekly, just sitting and chatting. It's been super nice. It's been awesome. And we realized we are watching the same YouTube channel. Both of us are watching EBD. I think it is. EDB. Emily D. Baker. She's a LawTube YouTuber. She's got purple hair. And I think that is why I have purple hair. Because purple hair happened. But yeah, we realized we are watching the same YouTube. So maybe you have friends that want to see my kind of content. They just share my video. Maybe you'll see. Anyhow, that is it for today. I'm gonna end this video like I end all the videos. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!